I wanted a different format, but look at that. Look at that crack screen, crack back. Look at my wife. That's my wife on the front. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my home studio. I am Archie Beats and I am here to help. And y'all, we have a lot going on today. I made a few purchases, actually a lot of purchases, and a few companies sent me a few things, and let's go ahead and discuss it. So first of all, before we crank this video, I'm going to do a Q&A next week. So right now will be the perfect time for you guys to ask questions, and I may split it up depending on how many questions or how long the answers are with the questions. It's going to be a video series, but I'm going to start doing Q&As as often as I possibly can. Now that my boy is a month old today, and I got a little extra time on my hands because he's managing himself in some ways, but like I said, me and my wifey, we pretty much do everything together and just share a lot of the responsibilities. Wake up at night together. Y'all know it's real parent stuff right here. So let's get that Q&A in. Y'all send your questions, comment them below, and I'll be happy to answer those questions. I'm going to actually try to answer everybody's question and tag you in the actual video, your name and all of that stuff. So definitely ask your question right now. Let's continue on with the video. But anyway, first, look at that. I'm going to do this because, like I said, I wanted a different format. But look at that. Look at that crack screen, crack back. Look at my wife. That's my wife on the front. But yeah, the phone is super cracked. I dropped my phone. So I ended up ordering the iPhone 12 Pro. And it just actually came in. And I'm smart about it because I always put a case on my iPads and even my MacBooks. I have them protected, but I never have my iPhone. So here's my iPhone 12 and the Autobox Defender Pro. So we're not gonna let that happen no more. We learned our lesson, and it's not gonna happen. I'm actually going to keep this phone because I wanted to remind me of why I should be smart enough to put a case on a phone, because it's expensive. As far as my mixes, let me make sure this is in focus, because I want this to be more candid, man. I want this to be more personable. That's why I'm doing these videos like this now. But I noticed my Adams, when I listen to them as I'm mixing, they sound great. They sound absolutely great. And I made this investment about 3 years ago with the ISO 155s, ISO acoustics. And they're basically speaker stands that absorb unwanted frequencies, and it avoids the contact with your monitors on the desk and causing rumbling. The monitors don't perform well. They don't project like they should because some of the sound is going through the desk and vibrating or whatever surface you have it on. So these are acoustic stands, and you have to put them together and assemble them. But I noticed that my Atom A7Xs sound so much better when they're on these stands. And I took it off and I'm like, okay, so what's going on with my NS10s? I already have some RLX foam, and when I tested them, I was like, oh crap, they can actually sound better too, because I switched the stands out. So I ended up ordering some extra ISO acoustic stands to go under my NS10 so they can perform better. And I am releasing a video Friday on monitors and how to make your monitor sound better. And this is going to be one of the things. It's having some sort of absorbent, but I'm gonna, y'all hit that notification bell so y'all won't miss that video that's coming Friday, and y'all be reminded as soon as it drops. And also the BX4s right here, I don't really need any extra studio monitors, but M Audio did send me these monitors to test them out, and I did the testing on it, but I'm releasing that video like next week, and you guys can check that out. These are, if you are on a budget and you need some monitors and you have a small space, these will actually do the job, and they're not that expensive either. And SWEETWATER actually sent me this Revelator from PreSonus. It's a podcast mic, vocal mic, a USB microphone. I'm extremely excited about checking this out and testing it out for you guys, because it's perfect for live streaming, vlogs, podcasts, and other things for your home studio. It could actually be used for vocals too. And whenever something sounds good, it is good, y'all. So we're gonna test this out and put it to the test, and it's compatible with Mac and PC. But it's a pretty cool looking mic. It's all this stuff falling over there because we got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking mic, and it has some awesome effects that one of my people at Sweetwater was telling me about. So I'm excited about checking this out and seeing, can it actually help you guys? Because that's what we do this for. And this is a bit out of my zone because I normally don't mention things on my channel if I haven't tested it out. But I just want to update you guys as much as possible and give you guys give you guys an insight on how my process works. We're going to check this out, guys, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be dope. I'm pretty sure it's going to sound great because that's what this is about. So yeah, but like I said, guys, we will be doing a Q&A next week, so make sure you guys get your questions in. I'm just gonna let it roll for a little while, but I am gonna do the Q&A next week. We'll start the first one next week because you guys really have some great questions, and like I said, some of the questions may require me to talk more, require me to give a longer response, but we'll break the video up into different sections so it won't overwhelm you guys, and you guys can get some vital information and get some interaction from the community, the audio ecosystem. And I'm excited about answering those questions for you guys. And please don't forget that I am doing a review on the Neve 1073. I said, why do I keep saying Neve 1073? I keep saying that simply because, like I said, when I crank this silk up, that's what it sounds like to me. It literally sounds like a 1073, but it's the 5211. The 5211 right now is going into the Universal Audio 6176, the 1176 side. The black limiter amplifier, compressor, whatever you guys use it for, it's just great on vocals. The 1176 is literally my favorite and go-to compressor, limiter amplifier, whatever you want to call it, on the lead vocals going into an LA2A on the next part of the auxiliary send. And speaking of that, I'm actually going to show you guys my vocal sends, how I create a vocal production, how I create my vocal production, rather, starting with like the lead vocals and then busing it over to an auxiliary and then showing the different EQs with the chorus and the hook versus the lead vocals. We're going to do all of that stuff because I think you guys benefit from that, and you guys always interact more when I release videos like that, and that's pretty awesome. So I'm listening to you guys, and I'm ready to roll, and I'm ready to work. So like I said, once again, don't forget to ask those questions, y'all. We about to close this video out, and I'm about to set this phone up and get everything going, and so I can have a decent phone working again. And you guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. I hope you guys are staying safe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at ArchieBeats and Twitter at ArchieBeats. I appreciate you guys, for those of you who've already migrated over there, and us interacting is pretty awesome. I love it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you won't miss another video. And also, don't forget to be great and create. This is your boy ArchieBeats, and I'm signing off.
Archie beat on the beat. Yeah.